Hello and welcome to Vibes of India. We all know Gujarat as the scam capital of India. Scams of all types, fake degrees to fake encounters to money scams and hedge scams and whatnot. But today we are very sad to report a scam that actually is life threatening. I am Deepal and with me is Nandini from Vibes of India.
Hello.
Both of us are Gujaratis, so we love our state, but we are sad to see it end up as some sort of a scam
Yes.
pinpoint, right,
Yeah. True.
of India. Questions that their family members had absolutely no problem and that these hospital authorities had coerced them that they would be giving them some freebies, and besides the fact that they would not have to pay anything for this checkup because it was being done under the PMJ scheme.
And the reason why they were brought to Ahmedabad at the Khyati hospital was also the same, like they were covered under the PMJ's.
And Gujarat, you know our obsession with being number one always has
Yeah.
topped the PMJ scheme, that how well it utilizes it. But now it has come out in the open that this Khyati multi-speciality hospital was just minting money. So if we have to further simplify it, it means that there could be 3 surgeries done on me. Maybe my intestines are removed and my kidneys transplanted and my heart is, there's a bypass surgery. There could be 3 different surgeries on one person at 3 different hospitals.
On the same day.
On the same day, and claims made and
Yeah, and the CAG had also pointed out to such a discrepancy and rather a big gapla, as you would say, but nothing happens to the CAG report, like nobody takes heed of.
Exactly. Over 65% of medical care in Gujarat is private, and the CAG had very sternly noted in its last report that they had doubts about 800 crores of rupees allocated under the PMJ scheme not being utilized in a right manner. This itself indicates that the government should have taken it seriously before this Khyati episode broke out.
And Deepal, this thing, what has happened in Khyati hospital, I believe is just the tip of the iceberg, and such a thing cannot happen without the nexus of officers or even politicians for that matter.
And interestingly, the Khyati multi-speciality hospitals, they put a board saying this was a free camp. As per the policy guideline of the PMJ, there cannot be free camps organized under the PMJ scheme, number one. Now let's have a brief look at the players involved in this dirty game. Dirty game of, doing fake surgeries
Playing
or
with
doing
the
wrong
life.
surgeries and playing with lives of innocent Gujaratis. Number one character is Kartik Patel. About a decade and a half back, Kartik used to lease out about a dozen donkeys and transport sand and be a helper at a construction company. From there, Kartik has come up a long way. We did try to get in touch with Kartik today, but he is holidaying. Apparently, he was holidaying till the scandal broke out in Australia, and we do not know when Kartik Patel will be back to India.
Correct.
Character number 2 is Chirag Rajput. Chirag Rajput was a medical representative about 12 to 15 years ago, when he would be spotted outside hospitals on his two-wheeler but he always had big dreams. Now comes a very suave hospital of Ahmedabad. It was called Asian Bariatrics. This Asian Bariatrics was initially owned by 3 doctors, Dr. Sanjay Patolia, Dr. Mahendra Narvaria, and Dr. Manish. Now, we do not know the stake component.
True.
And we do not know what transpired. We tried to reach out to the doctors, but none of them were ready to talk to us. But enters Kartik Patel and Chirag Rajput. Chirag is the CEO of Khyati and Kartik is the director, and they decide to take over, to buy Asian Bariatrics.
And then Dr. Narvaria exited.
Yeah. Before that, the other guy also, Manish also
Yes.
had, so we do not know, because Dr. Sanjay Patolia as such was considered to be a good doctor then.
True.
He was a gastroenterologist. We do not know why he chose to remain as a part of this group, but he is character number 3. So we have Kartik Patel, the director, Chirag Rajput, the medical representative turned CEO. Then we have Dr. Sanjay Patolia. Number 4, we have Dr. Prashant
Vajirani.
Dr. Prashant Vajirani was a cardiologist, and then there is Rashi, Mrs. Rashi. She is a mandatory woman director, probably on the board but not playing any active role. Now, what is surprising is that this Khyati multispeciality has already claimed 27 crores. A whopping sum of 27 crores in 6 months of time from the Gujarat government, claiming that it has performed these many angiographies and angioplasties. So, though Khyati brags to be a multi-speciality hospital, they somehow found their calling in angiographies and angioplasties.
And here, like Deepal, we both spoke to a lot of cardiologists, cardiac surgeons in Ahmedabad today, and we get to know that Dr. Prashant was considered good in his field. I mean, he is good in his field, and one wonders why did he agree to conduct the procedures which was going to give him only a remuneration of 1,000 or 2,000, which is even less than the consulting fees of a cardiologist.
Absolutely.
So what was the pressure?
We really don't know, like, why Dr. Prashant chose to be a part of this mafia gang.
So there's definitely something more
because
than
he
what
was
meets
paid
the eye.
only 1,000 rupees, 1,000 rupees per angiography and 2,000 rupees per angioplasty. Now, in fact, as you said, Nandini, we spoke to a number of doctors, and there are doctors in Gujarat, across Gujarat, from Surat to Ahmedabad to Saurashtra. The doctors told us that they are being flooded in their clinics with file reports to check out whether procedures done on them have been done in the right manner, or is it again a scam. So this is the level of fear at present in Gujarat.
True, and if at all the procedures have not been carried out so far, they go with their existing reports as to whether doctor is this a correct report or not. So there's a mistrust that develops among the people regarding the doctors because of black sheep like these in the fraternity. And here, like we should also be telling you that under the PM Jai Yojana, unless there is a blockage of 80%, the bills are not passed. And in this case, the villagers have categorically said that the loved ones were hale and hearty, there was nothing wrong with them. And even if one considered that there would have been a chance finding of some blockage, it would certainly not be more than 80%, because then the person would be definitely having some sort of symptoms.
Yeah, so to people, Mahesh Bhai and Nagar Bhai, who have died after being, after undergoing the angioplasty. We do not know their blockage,
Yeah.
but we need to reiterate that an angioplasty procedure can be conducted only if the blockage is more than 80%. It is only after that a person can avail of funds under the PMJ scheme. According to sources within Khyati Multispeciality, Khyati Multispeciality often flouted rules and ensured that they conducted angioplasties in patients having just 40% of blockages.
True.
So this is a very serious aspect of really playing with one's life. It's not just making money, but it is making money in the most ever primitive manner and killing people.
True, and
Is-
then yeah, and as this thing of Khyati Hospital has come out, Deepa, like there are instances wherein we started getting messages of such things happening elsewhere also. One report is coming from Banaskantha, that is North Gujarat, wherein in an area called Randanpur there's one Astha hospital, and one Atul Dave, he is a social worker from Ahmedabad. He has alleged that from 2012 to 2016 in this particular Astha hospital there were 24,000 deliveries, which means about 13 deliveries a day. Is that possible, Deepal, in a place called Randanpur?
It's quite a small town for
Yeah,
this
absolutely.
many this much of a population.
Yeah,
to be
that was
born.
under some another government scheme. So, and when we talk about the money distributed among the hospitals, Astha hospital apparently got some 70% share, and the rest of 5-6 hospitals got 30% remaining.
So something is really amiss in the medical profession and medical ecosystem of Gujarat. When Prime Minister Narendra Modi became when Chief Minister Narendra Modi became the Prime Minister of India, he assured us and he assured the world that Gujarat has all the possible facilities to become the medical tourism hub
Yeah.
of India. Now, is this what we are looking at? If we look at Khyati Multi-Speciality Hospital's record, every other page it is replete of awards. Obviously, fake awards.
Fake awards, yeah.
Pictures of Health Minister Rishikesh Patel with the owner and director of Khyati Multi-Speciality Hospital, Kartik Patel.
Yeah.
The government needs to appoint a real unbiased inquiry to look into it. There is much more that can come out of this. This
Yes.
is just the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah.
Keep watching Vibes of India as we unreveal the truth of Gujarat, the scams of Gujarat to you. Thank you for watching us.
Thank you.